We're down here in Baja, California, Mexico with BFGoodrich. We're testing their brand new all-terrain tire. This is the first time that they've launched a new all-terrain tire in 15 years. This is the 4th generation all-terrain TA KO2. We just finished up with day one. The trip is far from over, but at least we cleaned up and we can go grab a cerveza. Fortunately, BFGoodrich has a lot of great relationships in the industry. Miller Motorsports Park brought out a fleet of Raptors that they fitted with the all-terrain TA KO2, as well as Wide Open Baja basically brought an army of its BC cars out. BFGoodrich has decades of racing history down here, so they weren't afraid to bring us down here to run through the rocks, the ruts, the silt beds, just to prove how tough this tire really is. But we should take a closer look at some of the changes that they made going from the KO to the KO2. BFGoodrich will talk about the 3 T's with this tire: toughness, tread wear, and traction. They spent a lot of time and a lot of science going into exactly how to make their tires last longer and why tires fail. Some of the major changes that they made, aside from the styling, there is a little bit of difference in the tread wear. It doesn't have the vertical lines anymore. There is a little bit more of a slant. What gives the TA KO2 such better sidewall protection was part of what they did with the tread, where they actually molded it over. So they claim 20% stronger on the sidewall, but really, aside from giving it more traction, there's really added thickness. And it's also going to give you better grip when you get into the sand and mud conditions. The angled slots also will help eject mud for better traction in there. It actually will help break the seal a little bit so that you're not just sticking to the mud when you get in there. The other major change is there's quite a bit of siping. Now, we'll go into a little bit more of that in the story that we do, but they actually have zigzags in the siping so that when the tire actually goes over dirt and terrain, you'd think that that might pull it apart more, but since it's angled, it actually makes a better lock, and it actually provides even better traction than the KO. There's a lot of technology that went into this tire. It's been 15 years since the KO was launched, so they really took their time in trying to make sure everything was right. But enough about that. They say that when the rubber meets the road, that's when the real test comes out. But in our case, we're in Baja, so when the rubber meets the dirt, we'll figure out how well these do. We thought day one was rough. Day two was brutal. We left Mike's Sky Ranch, headed down Simpson Hill, over to the summit and down to the coast, all on the TA KO2s. Now, we tackled everything today, from dirt, sand, rock, and as you can see, a little bit of mud. We did awesome. Tires did great, performed well, and thanks to BFG, Miller Motorsports Park, and Wide Open Baja, we made it back safely here to Estero Beach. If you're in the market for a new all-terrain tire, the TA KO2 should be near the top of the list. We just punished it down here in Baja for hundreds of miles. So whether you're putting it on your Jeep or truck as your daily driver, or it's something that's going to go on your fun rig that you punish on the weekends, the KO2 can definitely handle whatever you throw at it.